Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly focus for September the 10th through to the 16th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Let's turn to the cards and see the energy that surrounds us. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is our first card, so if you're tired, then rest. Okay, if your body's calling out for something, then make sure that you're listening to it and responding to it. You're trying not to, like, don't try and ignore things this week when your body's trying to tell you something. This is also, this is the warrior that comes off the battlefield. This is the warrior that has been going through the last period of their life through one eye open and always full of anxiety and always on the alert, not eating a proper meal, not sleeping properly, because they're out in the middle of a battlefield. And they come off the battlefield, and now it's time for rest. It's time for recuperation. It's time to dream of your tomorrow. It is time to acknowledge that you have stepped into a new energy, different from before. We have the King of Wands. King of Wands is, this is, you just want to get going. Okay, somebody threw a crown on your head and gave you the robes of the last emperor or the king, and they don't really fit, but you don't care. It's let's get going, let's do something, let's create something, let's, do something magical. Leave all the details for later and just go forward. And we have the Empress. So coming off a new moon, absolutely a time for fertility in our lives, to plant those new seeds, to think of those new adventures, those dreams, those opportunities, the growth we want in our life. Absolutely. Work and career, what defines you? The Knight of Swords, affirmations, affirmations, affirmations. New moon affirmations. There's a link in the box below to get you started, to give you an idea of different affirmations that you can say on a regular basis whenever you think about it. Put a string around your finger, and every time you look at that string, remember to do an affirmation about where you're going, of what you want to create, of what you want to step into, of who you want to become. Absolutely. The sky's the limit here for you when it comes to work, when it comes to career, when it comes to, what defines you as a person. If I were to meet you at a party, most of you would tell me about work and career, but some of you would tell me about your work in the community, or your family, or health and spirituality. So know that you can grow those dreams bigger and better than ever before. And it's an expectation that those affirmations do become tangible in your life. Not a hope, not a wish, not a dream, but an expectation. And you're putting the energy behind this. And this card has been really telling me to tell you to tap into the emotion of the experience of the goal reached, the destination made. Pay attention to your body. Are you relaxed? Are you all tense? Is your breathing shallow, or is it your heart missing a beat? It's pounding so fast. Are you full of anxiety, or is there a smile across your face? Feel the emotions, the joy, the happiness, the pride. Love and relationships, we have the Chariot. Chariot's been pretty popular, and here it is for you. Asking us to pull back on the reins a little bit. Asking us to slow it down a little bit. So when it comes to relationships, love, so this could be best friends, people in the community, within your home, your parents, your children. Be careful not to get caught up in other people's drama, especially when it comes to relationship drama. Worry about your own focus and what you truly want within each relationship. Don't let them take away your empowerment in some way by overstepping their boundaries, running you off course, belittling your dreams. There could be a lesson learned here in love and relationships this week of where you might have given too much of yourself and how you opened up the door for somebody to take advantage of you in some way. And this is to help you progress, to grow stronger, to change your reactions or your acceptance of certain things. And I don't get this huge energy for love. I get it more about understanding your boundaries, your focus of where you want to go, of where you need this support, how you need to feel respected and loved, and understanding those things within so that in your relationship you can be strong. Or the relationship that is to come, you can be strong and co-create together. Spirituality is the Page of Swords. Oh, Page of Swords. Where can you take a risk in your life? Where haven't you been? Where have you been playing it too safe? These are things to reflect on. These are things to pray on. These are things to meditate on. Where have you been trying to keep yourself too safe? Where do you need to release a little bit of energy to allow fun in or laughter in or taking a calculated risk? Health and well-being, we've got the Page of Wands. This is something new in your routine that you are adding. You feel that you can do it. You feel that it will benefit you. It will raise your energy or your vitality or lower stress and anxiety or all of the above. But you haven't really tried it yet. You haven't really put your energy into that direction, which, it remains to be seen if it really helps. Know that you can always come back to square one if you don't like what you've decided to do. But this is definitely a call out for you to take better care of yourself in some ways that you haven't before, to implement some new things in your life that's going to make you stronger, feel that vitality each and every day consistently, and get excited for where you're going. I would have to say career, looking at these cards, career definitely, or what defines you. Planting those seeds, okay, because I put the Knight of Swords actually right over the Empress there, and I didn't realize it at the time, and also the Page of Swords, and so it's almost like a three-card message here of telling you to take a chance on yourself, to step into your dreams, to plant those seeds, to expect them to materialize in your world, become tangible in your world. And so I think this card plays a little bit into believing in yourself and what you can accomplish. Knowing that you've already got the knowledge or the wisdom or the know-how to go forward, to believe in yourself and to trust in yourself that you can deliver what you want to deliver at that table, to bring in the abundance, to bring in happiness, to bring in peace of mind. An affirmation card. So when I started the readings, for some reason, this deck was just screaming out to me for Aries. So if you like your affirmation card, because if Aries gets one, everybody gets one. If you like your affirmation card, then hug an Aries, because it was their energy that brought in the affirmation cards this week for us. And we have the Ten of Earth. I don't think you're the only ones to get the Ten of Earth either. So make sure you're watching your sun, moon, and rising in order to get a complete picture of your week ahead. What am I going after? The Ten of Earth. Affluence, material abundance, mastery, financial security, inherited wealth, and knowledge. I am now able to step back and observe the results of what I built through my dedication and hard work. I claim ownership of the castles I built that have taken form in the material world. I have achieved mastery and inherited treasures of knowledge and experience thanks to all that I have been through. I smile appreciatively at my run of good fortune. I do like the sentence in here that I have achieved mastery and inherited treasures of knowledge and experience thanks to all that I've gone through. It reminded me very much of the very first card we had down here. Okay, because it's the struggle where we learn, where we become great in our lives. We don't learn when the energy is easy. We learn when the energy is hard because we have to move forward. We have to move out of it. And so we strengthen ourselves. So know that a run of good fortune is definitely on its way for you. Definitely. Financial security. So something material abundance is another one here. I claim ownership of the castles I have built. So get prepared and expect to build those castles going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.